The Minister of Information and Communication Technology, Dr. Peya Mushelenga, visited various mobile homes in the northern region to assess the situation that has been or seen many queuing up from as early as 4 a.m. in a desperate 11th hour attempt to register their SIM cards as the 31st of December due date fast approaches. He now joins us on the line to talk about his overall impression of what he witnessed today. Very good evening to you, Dr. Mushelenga, and welcome to the show.
Yes, good evening.
So, Dr. Mushelenga, what are your overall observations of the current on-the-ground situation based on what you've experienced today?
Thank you. Today I've been in Oshana and Ohangwena regions checking the registrations. My overall impression is that people are now coming out at a very 11th hour to register, because not registering, there will be many disadvantages. Those that use banking system using their phones will not be in a position to do banking anymore. Those that are using phones to communicate will not be able to communicate. Those that are using these phones for purposes of studies, they will not be able to do so. Now I see people are really coming out, and it differs from one center to another with regard to the number of people that are being registered. Some are registering 100 per day, some are 200, up to 400.
Well, customers, particularly in the rural areas, express concern about the lack of service points outside of urban areas, necessitating, of course, travel for SIM card registration. How do you address this concern?
Yeah, you know that at the beginning of the year, this registration has been ongoing, and there have been mobile teams going on, but there were people that were just relaxed, and you don't blame them because there were other people that were misleading them not to go and register. Those ones should take the blame. Now, mobile teams were sent out with few people registering. Now, when they're at the fixed point is when people are coming. Where do we draw the line?
Now, with the due date, of course, just around the corner, Dr. Mushelenga, and a significant number of unregistered SIM card holders, is there a possibility of perhaps extending the deadline? I mean, MTC reports that it's around over 650,000 unregistered SIM cards in the country.
Yeah, I think if we start talking now, no one will have a right figure. Crane will report to me tomorrow afternoon as to what is the percentage of people that have been registered. And let's wait for the report from Crane.
And lastly, Dr. Mushelenga, what message do you have for those who haven't registered or those who remain skeptical about the potential disconnection?
My message is that people should go out and register. This is not just a requirement in Namibia. These are requirements set by the International Telecommunications Union, which is a United Nations agency of which Namibia is a member. And all other countries are doing this. Many countries have actually complied. You don't want to be the only country that is not compliant.
And Doctor, before we let you go, there are people that don't have identity documents that are required when they are registering. Is there going to be any provision made for those people?
The reason why people should have identity is that it is required by law that a number should be traced to people. Those that do not have identity, for example, if you take small children, parents do register for them. So those that do not have identity documents should make alternative arrangements.
Well, Doctor, thank you so much for speaking to us.
Welcome.
That is, of course, MICT Minister Dr. Peya Mushelenga talking to us about his observations about what he saw when he went to observe the SIM registration up in the north. Well, the Daily Roundup